What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Make It or Break It Monday, the show that helps you get your head right so you can start your week right. Naturally, as people, we just seek out sometimes the easiest things or the ideal conditions. If you guys didn't know this, a group of scientists actually got together and they said, if we put the most ideal conditions together, I bet you we could grow the perfect tree. So that's what they did. They found the best greenhouse, they found the best soil, the perfect temperature, the right amount of water, and they constantly checked on this tree. And you know what happened? This tree started to grow amazing. It was strong, it had good roots, but what happened was, over time, it started to kind of just slump over. And they were like, how did this happen? Like, everything was perfect. So they take the tree out, they restart the program, and then they do it again. And same thing, they go through with the perfect temperature, soil, water, nutrients that they're giving the tree. And you know what? Same thing happened. This tree started to grow strong, but then over time, it started to slump over. And they could not figure out what it was. And they finally found that, you know what? The perfect environment is actually what caused it to slump. And the lack of wind, the lack of rain, the lack of kids climbing on it helped making it slump over. It didn't help it actually grow strong. The outside elements, the things that we have to go through, is what makes the tree stronger, what made us stronger in life. Those things that we have to overcome, those things that we do that continue to move us. 2020 has been less than ideal, to say the least. But if you guys are being like the tree and are trying to be in perfect conditions at all times of your life, then you're probably slumping over right now too. And if you're only listening to the same thing, if you're only reading the same thing, associating with the same people, well then, you're probably staying the same. But I bet you guys, if you had a growth perspective, which sometimes means you have to put yourself in the elements, which means sometimes you have to do things that are hard, but it changes from slumping over to being able to grow. And that's growing. When you guys think about your lives, that's you growing in your perspective, growing in your mindset, growing in your self-awareness, growth in knowledge, growth in your relationships, growth in your own self-worth and what you think about yourself, growth in your appreciation and dedication to your craft, everything. So as we start to wrap up the end of this year, I'm telling you, as we move forward, as we always will, and always will continue to do, you don't want to be like the slumping tree, okay? You guys need to think through and act accordingly to put yourself in certain conditions that stretch your mind, stretch your body, stretch your being to be able to grow into something new. So don't slump over like the tree. Go have a good week.